Mr. Waycrest.
Yes?
I didn't find them up in the military, but I'm not too sure where they went, or if they're okay. The shots started getting further and further, but it was too far for me to investigate alone.
I think it was a little bit silly for everybody to run off by themselves without letting me know. I'm running around looking for everybody, but if they run off to those gunshots, it's a bit silly, don't you think?
Yeah. Wish I had a radio to contact them.
I'll follow
Kinda,
me.
you know, whenever I hear a gunshot.
Alright, follow me. We're gonna head up to the gate. And not the gate, I mean the military camp. Doody-doody-doo.
Did find a backpack lying on the ground, though.
Fox, I must say it is good to have you back.
It's nice to know, sir. It's been quite a while. Really, it's taken a toll actually on my mental health. I feel.
Keep yourself
I
together.
don't know why, but it's not something I like to admit. But I kind of felt enjoyment out of killing those people that tried to kill me. I don't know if that's normal.
I feel exacting revenge in some cases is a bit of time for joy, especially if the men deserved it, Mr. Fox. Myself,
That is true.
when I exact my anytime I have an opportunity to exact my version of revenge or justice, I feel relief. I feel a sense of calm again.
Yeah, that's kind of what I felt, to be honest. It's actually the first time I legitimately got revenge on someone for the justice of death.
The man who tried to rob me back before we had all the walls up. When I mowed him down with the scorpion, I felt
Wow.
a bit of joy and relief
I see.
that this man was not walking around robbing other people out there, and that my name and reputation was still in one piece and intact.
Because these men that I killed, actually, they weren't your average survivors. They seemed to be part of the leftovers of the Russian military. I had to kill quite a few of them, actually. They didn't speak English, and they really didn't like an American in uniform, really, at all. It seemed so. I had to get a bit dirty, unfortunately. It's either
Hopefully-
their lives or mine.
Hopefully, whatever you were out there to accomplish was worth all the ruckus.
Yeah, I got some answers. I wasn't really didn't really exactly find what I was looking for, but I did get some answers.
I need to find a leather sewing kit and some duct tape and or something. My gloves and my boots are getting a bit out of shape.
For sure. Yeah, clothes don't seem to last long anymore, especially when you wear them a lot.
I say it's having one less man for the journey definitely makes it a bit harder. Speaking of things, I would have preferred if you would have left the company gun behind on your journey, Mr. Fox.
Okay.
On your next long journey. So our other security guards are more balanced of weaponry and so on. I do put a lot of effort into trading for the extra weaponry. Luckily, it wasn't needed. In our it's been fairly calm except for a few incidences here and there.
Oh, okay. Alright. That's good to hear, though. I'm glad nothing really bad happened. 'Cause I do actually kind of care about you, Mr. Waycrest. to be honest with you.
Very good. I care for you as well, Mr. Fox. A good man, and you do a good job here.
Yes.
Hi, Joseph. How are you doing? Are you all right?
Okay. Yes, I think someone may have borrowed the shovel that was in my
that was
box
me.
and-
Pardon me. Sorry about that. Here you go. Hold it back.
uh,
Yeah, we had to get a shovel really bad, and everyone was running around with their head cut off looking for one.
okay. Because I think I may have set these up a little reversed.
Yes.
My little wooden pole.
That could be an issue. It makes it quite easy for someone to break in when they can just push the nails out.
3-code combination lock for the security house now again. But for now, we don't. We could use this as an interrogation room for now, because there's no boxes in here anymore. So maybe this can be our interrogation room now.
All right, Mr. Fox, I'm gonna cut down a couple more trees.
All right.
Hello.
Who is it?
Hello. It's Hon.
Hey, Hans, how you doing? Let me let you in.
Hey, wait, Chris. I need to speak to you quick before he comes back.
All right.
I've got Jugs
What's
with
going
me,
on?
but I need you. If you're going to interrogate him, you need to take me his.
Here. Oh no.
You do
Whoa,
what?
whoa,
Okay.
slow-
I've got Jugs with me, but if you're going to interrogate him, you need to take me with you as well.
All right.
He's just having a piss.
Slow down.
He's
What's
in that
happening here?
building over there, but he's just having a piss.
All right.
So if you're going to do
What if
something, you need
Jugs-
to take me hostage as well. Because I
Unfortunately,
feel like
What's
if
going
he knows, then my life is in danger. You understand?
yes. I don't think we'll be doing that today because of
No, we don't have enough firepower.
I believe our guards are out doing other things at the moment. I like to make sure things are done cleanly and swiftly as much as possible.
Yeah, he's just having a piss right now. He said he wanted to speak to you anyway, so he's just
Well, now's not really the time.
over there. Oh, sorry, boys. I didn't know.
I'm down for a chat, but the plan is gonna be on hold. That's my security team were idiots and ran
Yeah,
off towards
Mickey.
some goddamn gunshots out in the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you doing there?
one of them was right
what they
fucking
doing?
next to the school,
Oh, there you are,
And
Mickey.
we
Where,
tried to
where the
follow
fuck's
it.
Max?
and I think it went towards that town with the well.
Mickey, where's Max?
Oh, we're bringing them back. There's some visitors from the hospital, Mr. Waycrest.
Let me get the front
What happened?
gate.
They're coming to talk to you.
Do you want me to come in while we wait for him to come back from having a
Yes,
piss?
yes, come in.
We do have a situation here, though, Mickey. Here, come on in.
Well, what the fuck's going on?
I'm not sure. No one's filled me in with
One
What's
second
the
there, Mr.
jugs?
Waycrest. They'll be
Oh,
coming
yeah.
here shortly.
The three,
What's going on
three
with them?
people. Oh, you have to get filled on that later on. I think with your boss.
What the hell is going on over here?
what Jugs did. What the fuck?
Sorry about
Sure, fine. Joseph.
There he
Yeah,
is,
his
Mr.
name.
that.
Waycrest.
How's it going?
What's going on here?
Doing pretty well.
Brought the
one is
people
Mr.
from the
Waycrest
hospital.
Looking for Waycrest.
Aye.
Well, I'm just with these guys.
Are these the people
Oh,
from
is
the
this
hospital?
yourself, man?
Yes, yeah, if you
There's
come
another
on.
Sorry,
dead
sir,
off
the
there, by the
name.
way.
The fuck
If
you
you
go,
folks
name
come
is
up-
you cunt.
I'm sorry, can you
Went ahead, I
folks,
was running after those two
can you
guys.
go around to the front gates, please?
Where'd they go?
Come here, Paddy, you
Oh,
cunt.
come with me.
I'll go wait in the little
I'm
box
coming,
over
Mickey,
there
I'm
and wait for
coming.
you to do
Jesus,
all your
boy,
business.
you're on
Alright.
Alright.
I'm always on bone. Oh, never mind, he's opening it for us.
Cracked my gun, beating that bastard over the head.
Need duct tape?
I just used some duct tape to fix it.
Like herding cats,
Cracked the hand a little bit.
Come on in. Make sure to keep your guns
Thank you
in
very
your
much there,
backs
sir.
the whole time you're here, please.
I welcome you to the Den of
Very well.
Vice. Alright, my name is Mr. Waycrest. A pleasure to meet you all. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hello, Mr. So I'll go first then, boys. You don't mind me going first, Mr. Waycrest. Now, nice to meet you there, sir. I don't think I've met you in person. I've heard great things about yourself. A very esteemed man, I believe.
Very good. I'm glad the name is traveled far. I do have a bit of a knack for making my reputation well known. How can I help you today? Sorry, what was your name again? I
My name is Paddy, sir.
Pleasure to meet you, Paddy.
So, Mr. Waycrest, the only reason I'm down here, I was eager to meet you. I met your associate here, Mickey, this morning. Very nice man indeed. Bit of an attitude, but
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what? I'm used to it. It's the
What
Irish
the
thing,
fuck?
you know.
Yeah, Mickey's a bit of a cunt, he is, but he's a good cunt.
He's a good cunt. I agree. He's a shaggable cunt. You know what I mean?
Do you wanna have a
Anyway,
cunt off,
so
eh?
what? Oh, aye, boy. Now, what was I get back to? Oh, aye. So yes, I represent the hospital community now myself. I am here in person representing Dale, who is our leader at the hospital now, and we're only up the road yonder. I'd say that direction there, boy. And we're looking to kind of open trade lines. So if you were open to maybe some type of trade agreement with ourselves, we'd be more than happy to, be a part in it.
Perhaps we can come to some kind of agreement in a bit. And your two friends here, of course. What are their names?
Oh
Barry.
no, I met Ramona today, and this is Ramona's friend. I don't know his
Barry.
name.
Maury.
Barry himself.
Barry. And Ramona.
Yeah, I'm Ramona.
Pleasure. Welcome to the Den of Vice. By the way, folks, if you haven't heard yet, Friday nights are fight nights.
Mr. Waycrest, Mr. Waycrest,
What is it?
Well, I met Maximilian as well.
come with me.
Well, my boys.
What's going on here?
Jugs is here.
You stay with me
Well,
now.
nice
I
to
don't
meet
like
you.
it.
Mr.
Here.
Waycrest, Jugs is here.
Oh, for
What was you in the
hell.
Bill's
Everybody,
name? What was your name?
Oh. Wait,
Barry.
where's Jugs?
Nice to meet you, Barry.
Where's Jugs?
Alright, so apparently Jugs is going to go take a power nap. He said he's going to be awake again in like 20 minutes.
But, okay.
Sorry for dropping this on you last minute. I didn't realise it
So,
was about time.
Mr. Waycrest, what's the plan here?
We'll discuss the plan in a bit.
I won't be afraid to fucking say my word, you know.
How's it going,
Just
Mickey?
here's
Actually met a
Hans
friend of
here.
yours.
Just
Friend
here's
of yours, Paddy.
Hans. You fucking just
Oh,
wait
I know
with him for a
Hans.
sec.
Oh, yes, I know Hans now. But you remember Hans?
Oh,
Wait,
hello,
earlier
wait
on
with
there
him
at
for a
the
sec.
hospital?
Jugs?
I believe he said he was going to take a power nap. That's what Hans was saying.
Alright.
Mr. Waycrest, do you want me to do the thing with him?
One moment. I'll look around. Alright.
Mr. Waycrest, do you want me to do the thing with him when he arrives?
Yes, I would like him to be taken into custody. Tell him it's for questioning, and if everything goes well, he should be just fine. I want you boys
Fine.
to make sure when one begins to ask him to come cleanly, if he reacts by pulling his gun out, he is to be shot immediately. So I want you people to be in a wise position for that. I want to be clean and quick. All right.
I send the
Yes, sir.
visitors back home.
Yeah, it's safer for them to go back, probably.
Yes.
Right. I'll tell him we'll do the meet up later.
Unfortunately, boy, today's been a bit of a bad day for things going on. We are dealing with some issues and incidences, so we'll have to come back later at another time. But Fridays will be our fight nights, and we have an open bar, and there's gambling and bare knuckle boxing in the arena. It's quite the spectacle to be seen.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I believe Fox over there will be letting you out.
But there's a little bit of an emergency is all. Just a little bit of an emergency,
Oh, no
but you can come
no
back
worries,
later and
Mickey.
have a good talk with Mr. Waycrest.
Paddy, I'll
That
be
sounds
sure
good,
to
sir.
come by the church to discuss a business agreement for some trade. Here, though, we're at the current standpoint, we're mostly just a place of entertainment, and business is mostly focused around the fight club, and it's keeping this bar well stocked and the fights going and so on. But eventually, we'll be opening up trade posts here. As you can see, we're in the process of putting together trade booths, and if you would like to rent one, we can discuss that in the future as well.
Alright.
No worries there, Paul. Well, thank you very much for speaking, Mr. Waycrest. You seem like a very busy man, so I won't take up any more of your time. I do appreciate all the attention you've given me with yourself now. And Mickey, of course, I love you and leave you, chum. I'll see you
I'll
soon.
see
I'm
you
sure.
soon. I'll see you soon, you cunt.
All right, take care,
come with me.
Paddy. Enjoy. I'll see you next
Good
time.
to see you, Han, as well. Good to
I'll
see
be
you,
right.
Han.
I'll be right back, Mr. Waycrest. I need to take a piss.
All right. All right, Hans, I've talked to my security team. They already have a plan in place when it comes to doing the deed. Can you tell me what kind of guns Mr. Jugs was handling today? If you would.
Yeah, I think he's got like a shotgun, an axe, and a rifle.
All right.
Semi-automatic.
All right. So my boys are going to. They have a
I
plan.
think, yeah, you said he was going to have like a quick 15-20 minute nap. I think you ran back in that building down there.
Which.
Alright. The guests are gone.
All right. Good. So when Jugs arrives, we're gonna let him in nice and peacefully. Invite him into the fight club or something, and then we'll do our work from there. Just everybody in different
But I
positions.
suggest when we do take him into custody, every single one of us should have a gun pointing at him so he has nowhere to go.
Yes.
The more guns, the better.
Yes.
That'll make him not want to make
And part of the thing is
bad
we're
decisions.
also going to take Mr. Hans as a hostage as well in situations so that keeps reputation between him and Jugs.
Okay.
Fine, just in case things backlash to Hans, we don't want him to be injured in the process as well.
So, if you don't mind me asking, what did Jugs do? What did he do when I was gone?
Jugs has robbed one of our men on the road, Mr. Matt, one of our new guys. He's electrician here.
Matt.
I don't care for banditry, especially if it's a Matt. I believe it was before Matt joined us, but if Jugs is gonna be acting in banditry, I believe I don't want him on my streets if he's gonna be robbing around here.
No.
He potentially may. This is not concrete. This is why I want to talk to him as well, because I want to get his point of view. And I think taking him into custody for this conversation would be the best thing to be had done. But I believe he may have robbed us, sawed the lock off, took his car, and then took extra things with him. Potentially, but if that's not the case, I believe he did at least saw the lock off and retrieve his car, leading us to be open to robbery, which is not okay at all. I believe there's been different reports of him having sticky fingers and robbing other people as well, or attempting to rob them at night when no one's around.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Thought he was a good guy. I guess not.
Yes, and
Sad to hear.
yes, I want this to be as clean as possible, and then once we can get things figured out, we can I go from there.
So I'm guessing you'll be the interrogator, and we'll back you up if you need some.
Nice.
Yep.
So,
Do you have handcuffs on you? I have an extra pair right here.
yep, I got plenty,
All right, good.
and I have a key.
Yes. Anything about him I should know since you've traveled with him recently, Mr. Hans?
Apparently he's been killing a shitload of cannibals that are up near Berezino.
That's
That's what he said today.
a bit redeemable there, but it's just information.
Apparently there's some sort of cave up there, and they've been ambushing people on the way up to Berezino. They've been getting impatient with people not coming up that way anymore, so they've started traveling south, which is where I believe that guy that ate the guy's toes came from.
Oh.
Yeah, we need to find that man. I saw the man recently in Pavlova. We need to talk to him and get things cleared up, because if he keeps spearing my name and the name of my men, there'll be problems for that boy. But I believe we can come to an agreement as well, and it'll be business as usual. But I believe once we get to the bottom of this, either Jugs will be innocent of whatever he's done, or he can apologize or make amends. But if he...
Should we, so I don't mean to butt in. Should we just pop a little bit closer that way, just in case?
Yes.
He was like sleeping over there somewhere, so. Like around here somewhere. Should be good.
Yes, I just want things to be done as cleanly as possible. I want it to be as transparent as possible. Transparency is a very important thing to me. It helps deal with rumors and speculation as much as the next thing. Therefore, first here, as you should know, Hans, I am business first. Fight Club and so on comes first. I want to make sure this place runs smoothly and people enjoy the time here. But if people are smearing my name and causing issues for me, that's when I get a bit involved. But that's why I believe most people I work with quite easily. There's not very many issues out there. I can count all the issues on one hand, which is a very good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I ran into Paddy and his two friends in Cherno idea. And then they were asking me about it, and I said, well, as far as I can tell, he's a man of good moral standing, and I stand by that. So.
Very good. I believe there's a few out there who will wish to do us harm. I've heard rumors that there are people who have their eyes set on this location, and they want what I have, but I don't know who they are, how many they might be. But I think the reason they have not acted is because we have overwhelming superiority. I can't.
Superiority.
Superiority. There we go. I just having a bit of a moment.
Yeah, that's the.
We have
Automatic. That happens to us all.
We have automatic weaponry. We have about 8 security guards and so on.
Yep.
Yes.
I know someone else that got one of those recently. It's a nice gun.
Yes.
Very nice.
There's good business up in Pavlovo, for sure. I'm gonna let the doc know he might. Hey, Doc.
Yep, no problem.
In case things get bloody today, make sure you have your medical supplies ready. We're going to be dealing with a very touchy situation soon, and it could get messy. So please keep yourself prepared for that, just in case we have to pull a bullet out of somebody's leg or something.
I've got a blood bag in my bag. It's my blood. You know,
what blood type are you?
Getting everything ready to go. A minus.
I do have saline as well.
Alright.
If you need a bit of a help.
And I've also got a saline bag on me as well with an IV start kit ready to go. Just in case. I always carry them on me.
But that's good to hear. But I believe if we do this right, it will go very smoothly, and we can get the right answers figured out, and then we can go back to being jolly friends with everybody, hopefully soon. I think the people on my list, I think we're down to almost 3 or 4 now. People I need to attend to, but I think soon we'll be smooth sailing once more. And other than that drama out there, Mr. Hans, how have you been? How's Travelers been treating you?
It's actually been not so bad recently, apart from, I mean, you've probably heard the shots constantly going off. A lot of automatic gunfire near the airfield, a few high caliber weapons.
Yeah.
Other than that, we've been pretty good. I've not really had any trouble with anyone. I met some more people today. That's about it.
One good thing about this location and the school and everybody who lives around this area is we are attracting a lot of the right people. Occasionally some of the wrong people, but I believe if we all stand together united as allies, we'll be just fine. Everybody independently taking care of each other and so on. My worry about the council in the future, if you were there for that, there for that discussion about.
Yeah.
My worry is that people might think we're a government, but I think it's more of like.
That's why I was trying to shut the idea down. And as much as I love the idea of having structure, from an outside point of view, people may get the wrong idea.
I think what we need to have is more of just not really a council, but more of meetings between each other, just so we know how things are going. Mm-hmm. I believe we're more set up like European jarls, where each group dictates their own bit of territory, and deals with their own political and their own things in their own territories and so on. The school's your territory. The warehouse area over here is my territory, and the hospital is that man's territory, and so on. But I believe if we're all friends and we all keep good business between each other and constant meetings here and there, I believe we all get along just fine. And things will be good understandings. I believe communication is key in all of this, especially today in the current world we live in.
No, I couldn't agree more. It's better to have a mutual understanding right now, just so, we don't step on everyone's toes.
My thoughts exactly, Mr. Hans.
Has Judge showed up yet?
I believe he was taking a 20-minute nap or something.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he said he needs to take like a 15-20 minute power nap.
All right.
I figured,
okay.
I don't know, maybe he needs to pray to that Zul character.
No rush then, no rush.
Nope. He'll let us know. He'll probably throw a fucking smoke grenade or something. Or start jumping over one of the walls.
But I believe if Jugs respects me and my people enough, he'll come willingly to speak with us.
I hope so.
I believe, hopefully, if he's a smart enough man, he realizes I am not an enemy to be had. It'll go very poorly for him.
Yeah, bro. I think Brad was telling me today that you showed up in Pavlovo 7 or 8 men strong or something.
Yes, every time we go over there, I like to take a convoy because if I'm going to be doing business out there, I don't want to risk losing what I've traded for or bargained for. And I like to come
Yeah,
there.
you actually does.
And it's also a show of power, of course, but it's also a show of organization and the fact that I mean business when I arrive somewhere.
Yep. Couldn't agree more.
So
that chief didn't mean to have my back.
Horns, if you haven't met, this is our new friend here, Jamal. He's a recent employee of mine. He's got quite the humorous sense of humor on him. He's a good one.
Oh, really?
Good friends of Vadim. They go way back.
You're a biter.
Security.
You're a biter on one of your walls over there.
I think Mr.
Jesus Christ, it's shredding itself to pieces trying to get through your wall.
Nice job.
You could have saved bullets. How you doing, Jamal? Good afternoon to you.
Had an issue with a lock last night. The storm came through, and the lock wouldn't leave my hand and go on the gate post. So that was me.
All right, good. It's good to
I had
know.
a case of sticky fingers this morning. My gun wouldn't leave my hand, so couldn't get it back on my back.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes with the cold, my hands get a bit cramped, and I have a hard time moving them. Especially, I've been holding a hammer for a long time or something.
I don't know if you saw what I brought in last night, but yeah.
All the ammunition.
Yeah, and I ran into your buddy at the bridge over there.
Who's at the bridge?
I don't know, some guy talked funny.
Was he soft?
Tried to rob me, but every time. I don't know. Every time he talked, I couldn't hear him. It sounded weird, and I kept getting headaches and passing out every time he said.
Did he have a white cow over his head?
No, I wish.
Jug should be waking up anytime soon. I'm gonna go over here and take a little nap. I'll be back in a second.
I have that
What's up?
hunting backpack.
Did the man have a boyish voice? Like he was like he's an adult, but he has a bit of a feminine voice, I suppose.
Something. I couldn't tell you, man. I don't remember stuff like.
I believe.
What he was wearing?
Was he wearing green?
I grew up in Highland Park, Detroit, Michigan, man. I don't remember anything like.
All right. Well, I believe Mick, or not Mick, but Max said there's a man who fits the description of the man who murdered Wolf, one of our security guards, and I think we have to go investigate the prison island now. As much as I loathe going there, because the smell is quite horrendous and whatnot, but I believe we're gonna have to head there at some point.
Like that. Oh, that's why
you were told about the sniper that I was watching your camp the other day, right?
Yes. Was that the one?
Christoph.
The man named Christoph. Was that an incident between Jugs and that man?
Yeah, I think Jugs actually wanted to come down to you and talk to you about that.
I believe I've met Christoph at one point a while back, but I would like to get an understanding between him and I.
Yeah, I didn't get any description or anything. I just know his name's Christoph, and apparently he's got a big gun.
I have a good idea then. I believe if Jugs come to talk to me about the sniper, then we can go inside and make it easier to deal with him not being able to get very far away. All right, boys, listen to this. When we deal with the situation, I'll invite Jugs inside into the Fight Club Arena area. We'll close the doors behind us. I want everybody locked and ready to go. I believe he's going to tell me about an incident that had happened, and then we can go from there.
Right. No.
Yeah. Kind of hit us first, though. We just kind of got the fuck out. Used to have a wife and some kids, but you know they're all gone. It's all good now. Just me.
Yeah, Mr. Waycrest, would you
my
mind opening one of the gates over there so I can bring some wooden planks in?
Yes. I'll have to get you to this gate right here is 866. I have to get you some other lock codes.
All right. Thank.
I live at school with the, he lost his wife to the infection. Bless him, so.
Yeah. They're doing like a medical treatment thing. It's a few buildings down from the hospital. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Me and Patty were there last.
No. This is somewhere else. This is northwest of the Cherno. It's like a lot of apartments up there. And we live in the school.
Oh, okay.
I would either of you
No, I don't know.
would either of you by any chance have a sewing kit and another sewing kit? My shoes seem to become a bit damaged and we keep.
There you go. You can have that one. I have a fuck ton of them.
Appreciate
Yeah.
Oh then.
Yep.
You have
I'll be
a
happy
ton
to
of
give
them,
it
and
to
I
you. We
needed
got
one
like
last
8
night.
of them.
I had 4 in my bag right there, so I was like, I need to get rid of one of them.
Jesus Christ, buddy.
You know, I have to tell you, this guy is a true diplomat right here. This man in green knows how to do the diplomat.
Without a
He knows when
doubt.
to throw out a proper fuck you and a proper cunt at the right time.
Fucking right.
It is
No,
true.
he's Irish.
I just
You see, me and Paddy, we have an ancestral connection. You know, we see eye to eye on things. Although he's a senile old fuck, so we don't see eye to eye on everything, of course. I'm lucid.
You know, I hate you, man. After you told me that bullshit about the magazines and the ammunition, I went in there and sorted everything last night. I don't know if you saw or not.
I didn't see that.
Like every fucking thing
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
in there. Don't ever put Vadim in charge of anything.
Yeah, so the organization's
There's a
very
giant mess
important.
in there.
It looks a lot better though. I really appreciate it, Jamal.
Yeah, I have a policy. I'll go through our storage like 4 times a day religiously just to make sure everything's in the right place.
The big card tent currently is a mess and it's driving me nuts. I just cleaned it the other day.
Yeah, I'll get it fixed for you, man.
I appreciate it, Jamal.
I think I gave them the old. Well, like I was saying, I couldn't put it on last night, much as I tried, and I got really tired, so I had to go to sleep.
What do you mean you couldn't put it on?
I mean, I couldn't put it on after the storm came through and it went from, or excuse me, at the end of the night when the storm came through, I couldn't. I could pick it up, I could put it in my inventory, but open or close, I could not put it back on the gate. I was looking for somebody out here, and the doctor was around, but I don't know where. There was no light going on or nothing, so I was like, "Fuck, I gotta
Jesus
go."
Christ.
Hey Mick, is
Mick,
that the same 45 that we had stored in our storage room on your back?
Oh, you mean this thing here?
Yes.
Actually, I don't remember where I got this from, to be honest. Somebody gave it to me.
All right, I was just curious to make sure. I was curious if the one we had went missing or if you had it. I believe the one we had went missing.
To be honest, it could be. I don't remember where I got it, to be honest. I can't remember.
I had it hanging on there. I just want to make sure it was
I think
stolen.
I remember somebody giving it to me.
What kind is that?
It's called an STD.
I'm sorry, what?
STD right here.
No, that wasn't up there last night. I could tell you the one on my
When
back.
did this gun go missing? When did this gun go missing?
I was a while back, but it's again the memory is getting a bit blurry about the whole detail about that thing going missing and so on. Yes.
See, I told you he's a good diplomat. Proper fuck you
Somebody
and proper
fucking
cunt
gave
here
it
and
to me, I'm
there.
pretty sure. I can't remember who.
I wonder where everyone's off to at the moment.
Honestly, I have no idea where everyone is. I see so many fresh faces and all the people we used to see around, we never see anymore. Oh, I don't know if you know him, but Dallas showed up yesterday.
I heard
Man, I can
Dallas
tell you
was
his stomach
snooping
going.
around my walls trying to get in, I heard.
Yeah, apparently he was sniffing around Pavlova as well.
How well do you know
You should be
Dallas,
careful.
if you don't mind me asking?
Leon mentioned his name once or twice, and then he showed up yesterday, and we greeted each other.
Hey, could you give me a bit of a
Brad,
give me a bit of a character description of this man?
Sounds slightly Texan. Wears blue top. Trying to think what colour jeans he had on. Good damn.
I'd like to talk to him.
Seems. God damn. How do I? I'm trying to remember, but I genuinely can't. I remember he sounded slightly Texan. Definitely American. Blue top. Had a cap on. Shotgun on his back.
If I can remember,
Seemed really worried about some guy up in Pavlovo. Can't remember who.
But if I remember right, Henry, our door guy, said that one of the people out there on the fence was saying that you could get in here, and break in, and I can't remember if it was Dallas or Sprague.
Yeah, the doc. Was it the doc? When he woke up, I showed him quite a few spots. When everybody went to sleep last night, first thing I did was walk around here and look at everything, and I've already pointed out a couple of major glares, and as far as I know, he was taking care of it.
I know I'm aware of those spots, but the ones that, so this, let me give you the purpose of this main wall right here. This wall right here, its main purpose is to direct the flow of traffic for fight nights and people visiting. At night, it's not really meant. It helps protect the place, but it's not the main purpose of it. I mostly care about fortifying the main structure right there, and as you can see, nobody is getting in there quite easily at all. But
there was one area. There was one area. I'll show you later.
All right, I would like to see it for sure. But other than that, I believe I know there's a spot over there we got to work on. But the end goal for this wall on the outside is to make it a double wall all the way around, which would be nice.
Vadim was telling me these are
looking
stalls.
forward to, I'm looking forward to opening up shop down here.
Nice. Or a bit more of those stalls.
When it's ready.
This would be a good idea.
Quite the acrobatic.
Yeah. Just practicing and warming up.
I dare not even try that. I'll probably break a leg or an ankle or something.
Luckily, we have
You
a
are
doctor
old.
here, so.
Comes naturally to
And
you.
I thought you fucking Irish people were weird.
You boys, you ready for the Friday night? Friday's coming up soon, and we're gonna have some good entertainment by then. And I look forward to all the good fights in the arena tonight or Friday night.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely be coming down from the school. I know Leon's been talking about it a lot, so he'll definitely be there. I think Tilda's actually moved in with us now as well, so she's part of the school.
That's good to hear. Hopefully everything for you boys at the school is going smoother than it has in the past. I think currently I think our location is on the up and up. It seems like all the issues that we've been dealing with, I know that I have been dealing with, has been taken care of themselves. I know the clowns aren't an issue anymore, and a couple of gentlemen I've been talking to aren't an issue anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that
we've only had like the odd shot here and there close to the school. Apart from that, it's been distant things. We don't really get a lot of problems up there. For the most part, it's quiet. Just with the airfield and all the killings that have been going on there, it's become very active for banditry up there.
Yes, I'm glad it's staying on that side of staying over there for now, but it is quite near you boys, and hopefully it doesn't bleed into your area. But we haven't had too much issues about it. Oh, pardon me, one moment. Hans.
For the most part, it seems self-contained.
Nice, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, very nice.
Looking good, Doctor.
Mm-hmm. Just need a little bit of a saw.
It's been a long time with Tilda and Brad, apart from them telling me that I have a problem that they're trying to help me
What's the
fix.
problem?
I've got a thing for bacon, and they walked in my room, and there may have been a box containing about 20 cans of bacon.
Is it like a sexual thing?
No, it's just I love bacon, and they think I have a
In a
problem.
sexual
so
way, I presume.
I had to get rid of the bacon, so I just took the box outside and buried it.
Hey, Mickey, can you do me a huge favor and open that gate for me? It seems that my hands are a bit cramped.
All right. Which one? The right one?
No, the main one there to the armor. He needs a saw.
Which one? Which one are you talking about? This one?
The one that he's touching right now.
Yeah, the one he's touching.
All right.
Man, Jugs has been asleep for a while.
Yes, she has.
Can't
for sure.
we just like
This
tie
is
him up
Jugs'
while?
character.
Can't we just tie him up when he's asleep and bring him in here? He'll wake up tied up.
I can't remember about talking about it too much at the moment. Somebody get the gate open. The gate to the fight club open, please.
Make it.
There's a rooster that seems very unhappy over there.
Yeah, boy.
I think they go for like 20 credits each.
I can't
for
wait to.
10,
I can't wait
something
for
like
us to get some action going for the for.
So, sir, realistically, do you think they would want to take this mesh barrier at the gun store, or should I just use it to patch up one of the little holes in the fence?
Perhaps you can patch up a hole in the fence, but
Alrighty.
I think we might be able to trade it as well. But I was gonna build. I was preferably gonna build a wall near that hole. Very good.
I wasn't talking about that hole.
The plan is to get him back here. Perhaps.
Should be no problem.
Or we could even get him up here. Have people sitting guard up high and down low as well.
Just need to get a pair of handcuffs. Oh wait, do I actually have some rope? Never mind.
The hell is Zoo?
I don't know.
And he's
Sure,
with
be
the
more than happy to do it.
sanctuary, does it?
Sanctuary? Where the hell's that?
You know what would be nice, Mr. Waycrest?
Yeah,
If we could set up some fucking stockades.
Worship,
Yeah, there.
Zoo.
Yeah, that's the worship of Zoo is there.
That'd be a good thing to have.
We'd set up some stockades of shame, and we put people in the fucking stockades
like a
and
prison.
throw fruit and veg at them.
We have one over here, but we're not going to be throwing things at them. But we do have a stockade right here.
I know there's people
Oh,
definitely
fucking
looking for
nice.
him. I can tell you that much.
We throw rotten tomatoes at them.
Is there anywhere I can put my head?
I'll leave it up to you personally, but I don't think we should be throwing things at our prisoners, especially if they're
What about rotten pumpkins?
now. But this way, if they're condemned to die, then it's fine. But if they're just under questioning, let's not make a bad reputation in case they're innocent. You know, I don't
Of
want to
course,
be
of
known
course.
to be heathens. Yeah,
Maybe 6.
Can we throw rotten potatoes at them though?
ours may be a bit solid.
All right.
Oh yeah, get the guns. What is Jugs doing? Is he like taking a pee-pee break? 10-year long pee-pee break?
Yeah, Mr. Waycrest.
Hey, what is it?
It seems I've locked myself in here.
Do you need to get yourself pliers and wire?
I do, but I don't know exactly how this works.
I take the pliers out and stand about right here in the middle and back up a bit. Make sure you give yourself enough
Oh,
space.
never mind. I think figured it out. All right.
Very good, very good.
Hey.
I'm sorry about that. I have a problem with this damn hearing aid. I think constantly runs through batteries like anything, so I just give it a quick tap.
It sounds like you're falling apart, Hans, and more than one way.
Yeah. Like we said last time, I didn't win the gene lottery, unfortunately.
I bet you made it this long, so I guess you're doing good. If you're surviving the zombie apocalypse,
Yeah.
despite your
I think that's more smarts than genes. We're getting lucky.
genes help out sometimes. You can still have good smarts, but if you have a frail body, it doesn't help out too much. Now, does it? Not saying that you're afraid of anything, Mr. Hans.
There's not much that scares me apart from cannibals.
Now, my question is, if shit does hit the fan and we have to, we need an extra gun.
Yeah, no, of course.
Okay.
We just got to make sure that he doesn't remember anything.
I think I will,
Or worse.
if we have to put him down, I think we're going to make sure it's going to be a permanent thing.
Yeah, you can count on me. Greater good and all that, right?
Sorry, what?
For the greater good and all that, right?
Yes, exactly. If it comes to that, but hopefully, the thing about the world is there's multiple sides to everything, and once we hear about what is going on, I can make a decision, and we can figure out what's going on there. But two and two together, I just look forward to it.
Well,
Fire me.
I'll
yawn.
I'll follow your lead. Don't worry. I'll let you. Obviously, you're gonna do your thing, but yeah, I'll follow your lead.
I appreciate it, Hans. But I think once we get this thing settled, it'll be done business. But I have a good feeling that hopefully it's just a misunderstanding. That's the good in me hoping that that's all it is. The bad in me is me wanting exact revenge in a very painful manner. But I think what I'm looking at is he did rob one of my men before he employed here, but Matt is a good man, and I don't want Mr. And who knows, perhaps it was before this joke's character found Zool and changed his ways, so we'll have to figure out these things.
Yeah, I have to take that into consideration.
Yes.
Is that Foxtrot?
Yeah.
Can't tell with a face mask. Sorry.
Yeah, I try to hide myself sometimes.
You can usually
I actually found a nice one that suits me as well. I found it. Where did I find that? That was Berezino. I found that. I think.
Hans, you can usually tell Fox by his bad breath. You can smell him a mile away.
Oh, really?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, no, I can match him on that. I love sardines.
Yes.
Just because I eat onions doesn't mean I have bad breath.
It just means you have stank breath instead. Isn't that right, Mr. Mick?
Yeah.
Combination.
Of course. I haven't brushed my teeth in 2 years.
This guy here's real tooth decay. Look at those pearls right there. Not very pearly anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Got a fucking
no,
unicorn
no.
on it, huh?
He's gonna be
you look
gumming
like
his
that.
he's gonna be gumming his fucking potatoes soon enough, or he's gonna eat them mashed instead of fried.
Maybe only
Let's hope
mashed. We need a
your,
fucking
your-
dentist
let's
is
hope
what
your
we need,
duck's good
Mr.
at
Waycrest.
dentistry as
Fucking
well.
resident dentist.
Make up with me, perhaps Mr. Joseph here might have a know-how a thing or two about dental hygiene.
Doc.
Little dirt piles here.
They're my boxes. I dug out. Just put them down there just for safekeepings.
Alright. So you guys have any use for a 4-dial combination lock?
Yeah, I
Scoo,
could.
I
I mean,
appreciate
ask
it,
Mr.
man, by the way.
Waycrest just in case he needs.
Yes, we have
But if he
lots of
doesn't,
use
then
for
yeah, I
those.
could use it.
But
Yes, we do.
give it to
really
Max
see
for now.
Williams,
I
but,
believe we have all of the two we need at the moment, but they get sold through every so often. But Joseph, before I forget, my train of thought's been a bit off today. Do you have any experience in dental by any chance? I know you're a
Hey, Mickey.
surgeon, but I'm not sure if you studied it a bit.
Studied a
this.
little bit.
I made
Could
use
use
of that
some
barrier
medicine.
better.
I know that
So right here,
Mickey shouldn't have any.
say somebody's in that big building right there shooting through the doors. You just peek off this corner.
Yeah, just in case Mick's mouth becomes infected, I would hate for him to die through an infection that spreads through his bones, through his bodies, into his brain and stuff. That'd be quite horrible, so he might need his teeth to be checked out.
What are you
at some
fucking
point.
talking about?
That's actually incredibly smart. Holy shit.
What did you just say right there?
I'm saying if your teeth get badly infected, it can spread throughout your body and kill you.
Jesus Christ, nobody fucking told me that. Jesus
Dental infections
Christ.
are no joke.
Maybe we all need some dental help now.
Oh, Jesus, doctor, you gotta help me. Oh, God.
Mick only has a couple
Alright,
months
step
to live
one,
at this
start
point.
brushing your teeth.
There's no toothpaste anymore, doctor. It's gone extinct.
Eat more vegetables.
Use water. It's better than nothing.
Ah,
I use a bit of grass
Ah,
to
Jesus.
floss. I've been chewing grass. It helps your teeth out too, I hear. Old thing.
God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be turned into a fucking goat.
Turn-
Jesus Christ.
You don't eat it.
If we find an apple tree, we
Yeah,
can think
drink
as well.
Paste as
I'm
well.
gonna have to be fucking pulling grass out of the ground with me mouth like an animal.
Hey, Mickey, to answer your question, no, it doesn't get involved with the fence. You can still shut it and such.
Oh, if you really need some floss,
nice.
get some of that metal
Person
wire
would,
and fucking
drink
disinfect it.
I'm
That
gonna
might
fucking
work.
eat it off the ground.
Oh, look who it is. It's Walker.
About time. Walker, I'm glad
Okay,
you're awake.
Walker.
Come with me, I need to debrief you on something.
Sir.
They treat you like cattle.
Walker.
Amen.
Since I'm back,
Christ.
You're a cow.
sorry to say, but
I'll be milking
Not a
you.
fucking cow.
revoke your head of security for now.
Nah, you can keep it.
Can't
Put it in the
milk me.
box or something. I'll just keep it 3-digit for
Or
inside
Mr.
here.
Walker, here's the issue.
I don't want it.
Alright, when
You can just put it in one of the tents, maybe.
everything here, to whisper to you. When Jug wakes up, we're going to be planning a bit of an ambush to detain him so we can get some questioning done. We want to get the facts straight before we make any rash decisions, but we're going to invite him inside. I want everybody to be in different points of positions, just in case things go wrong. Alright, boys, let's make this clean and quick and well done and professional. Best behaviors.
Yes, sir.
Ready, break!
And the good news is that the people on my shit list has been shrinking very much lately, so soon we'll be back to normal business. Also,
Alrighty.
I have a lead. Thanks to Max, I believe we might know where the killer of Worf lives. He might be living at the prison island. A man matched the description.
Hell yes.
Yep.
I also know of a place in the city that's being built up as well. I need to show you that.
All right, is that the one in the alleyway?
No, that's a different one.
Different
It's
one.
a different one.
All right.
Is it the one around the water well?
I don't. No. It's not the one near the water well. It's like just one house that's fortified.
Oh, the green one, 2-story. That's Carson's
Yeah.
place.
No, I think it's a white one. It's
I,
a white
if-
one.
I know Carson's place. Ugh.
The one. Yeah.
I gave me really bad hiccups, guys. Sometimes when I do.
I actually found
There's
him his
loads of
press box.
5.5
When I'm doing
in
Wakers'
the
voice,
inventory if you need it, by the
I
way.
hold my vocal cords in a very stiff
hey,
position.
I went to Prison Island today.
And,
ran into that guy,
it gives
but
me
when I
hiccups
was there,
sometimes.
The places I looted, there's about 150 rounds of 223 in there, just spread about.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's a
Alright,
5.56
two,
and
2, 3,
such.
4.
Next time,
It's the same
Hey,
thing as
next time-
5.56,
next time you
just
go
a
out
little
there-
less grain.
next time you go out there, take me with you, because that's what I'm here for, is to carry everything.
Alrighty, I'll probably I'm gonna be taking a nap here in a couple hours, and then when I wake up, I'll be going. So if you're up, we'll go on over there. It was kind of weird being there by myself, you know. I heard that voice, and it was very skittish.
tried to rob me.
So I also
Yeah,
talked
there's
to
a lot of weird
Lex.
things that go on in that island.
All right,
I
well,
talked to Lex about her being robbed, and it wasn't really a robbery. She just got held up and talked to.
I
We didn't
will.
really take anything.
We will go there in full power one day just to do a bit of investigation. I want to make sure the man that we're looking for is not there. As much as I love going there, I do need to head that way.
So, boys, just forced to have it.
It doesn't hurt to keep vigilant.
There. Hey, if you guys are out and about, and you see one of these big-ass backpacks in black, oh, please let me know.
Wish you would have told me
There's,
earlier. I found one at Prison Island.
Oh shit, they actually come in black?
One of these in black?
No, it's a little littler, but or actually, it was a rucksack. It was a rucksack.
I don't think
Well,
those
one
things
of
come in
these.
black.
Yeah, I don't think them come in black.
These things have attachment for pouches and an ammo box.
Oh no,
Anybody got
definitely
any
not.
duct
No, I
tape?
found a
I need
rucksack.
something for my boots.
Yeah, me too. I need a leather sewing kit or some duct tape.
Here you go.
I got one
I'm
in my
actually
little,
fresh out of duct tape. I didn't
I
pick
got
it
one.
up.
How bad are your
My
boots?
little
You said
How
a-
bad are your
over here
boots,
if you need.
Fox?
Instead of leather sewing.
Yeah, leather sewing kit.
Yeah.
We both need one.
What's going on, Mike?
Oh, nothing going on.
Thank you.
Why are you timeouting me?
What are you talking about?
I'm not doing nothing.
It's getting a little rainy. Would you mind if I just hop in here for a minute?
We can yes, we can go inside. We can go inside the fight club if you'd like as well.
Sure. Yeah,
Actually,
Fight Club
probably
might be the best place.
You know, Mr. Waycrest, we have no toilet at all.
Yeah, we do.
Oh no, we do actually.
Back here,
It's in the
back here.
back.
Yes.
Yeah, I tested it out the other day. It works.
It flows to the little culvert down that way.
Now, who's in charge of cleaning it, though, is the main question.
We have a janitor.
I'll stand over here.
Oh, yeah, that's fucking Matt's job, actually. You're right.
It's not
I
too
also
dirty.
think we should take a run to Starry and just
Matt
some
can
medical
clean out the fucking
facilities to
toilet.
get some-
Unfortunately, the
We have
sink
some
doesn't
beer
run.
now.
Well, we can go to the hospital
Oh,
here in
yeah.
town. I'm sure there's a lot there.
Nah, there's somebody there that's
Oh, hey,
made
Mickey,
that's
by the
built
way.
there.
Nice
There.
beer in
Somebody
there.
someone
The
kid.
hospital?
Mm.
There ain't nobody built in the hospital.
Fox,
There is.
what I want you to do is when everyone's inside,
and
I want you to
everything
close the door immediately when
Over in
we're
Chernow?
ready. And
I was in there last night, man.
we'll wait till everybody gets into
I'm
positions,
telling
and then
you, we
the
just got
key
back from
word
there,
is
like, an hour ago, and it's built.
what would it be?
Oh, that's nice.
They're
Bananas.
friendly though. There were the people. There's people here that were the leaders of it.
Everything's
They're
Let's get a
looking for
drink.
Trade route.
What would be the word?
Jug showed up.
What's the word again?
Let's get a drink.
Let's get a drink. All right,
Yeah.
Mr.
So
Waker.
this is where the
I like
fight-
that. I like that.
Tavin, I take it the
Probably
flights are up here.
inform all the
Great day.
security as well
That's what he was talking about.
Yes.
My mouth shut.
about the code word. So, Mickey,
Hey,
walk. Here. Where's Max? Max, come here.
Here.
Come here. Security.
what's his name?
When we get jugs inside of here, whenever Mr. Waycrest says, "Let's get a drink," I'm gonna close it and initiate the I wouldn't say takedown, but the arrest of jugs. Okay?
Alright.
But that should be like the fucking. That should be the word for whenever there's something going down and we need to fucking just, you know, be
Hey,
prepared. and shit.
Mr. Waycrest.
It's a good word. All right.
I would say just be careful because the walls could have ears. Just be
Hey,
careful.
Mr. Waycrest.
Yes. Who's is that you, Jamal?
Yeah. For when it comes to
Yeah,
like
Doc. Anything that happens,
internal,
I've got
internal
I've got my
stuff.
own blood in my back, and I've got
Yeah,
a saving
when it
kit
comes
on
to
me, so
internal
I'll
stuff
always
like
be
this,
ready to go.
if you don't
Caps on.
mind, I'm gonna mind my
But
business
anything
somewhere
happens,
else.
then
Fair enough.
I trust you know what you're doing.
Fair enough.
Can I see that blood bag real quick?
Yeah, cool.
So I'll just stay out here. Oh, maybe not. I'll stay out over here.
Do you have a blood test kit by any chance?
I do not.
Because if so, I'm just gonna go into my little home there and make sure.
So I've got a sailing kit on me anyway,
Personal
just in
blood
case. Yeah, that's my own personal blood kit.
Just making sure. Better safe
Yeah,
than sorry,
no,
you know.
I understand.
Marking on
Yeah,
the
got
back.
a-
no.
I've got a combat pack. I don't have any like saline or anything like that. I just got a bunch of shit to stitch you up and get you out of a shitty situation if it comes to it.
A negative, correct?
Yep. A negative.
Alright.
You're A negative? Holy shit.
I am A negative. I got fucked in the lottery
That
draw.
fucking sucks.
Yep.
Want me to hold on to that, or?
Now you know why I carry a blood bag.
Yeah, if you're gonna be rolling with me, remind me to get blood from you before we go anywhere.
Oh, are you A negative?
No,
I see
I'm
the storm
I'm
is
O
coming in.
positive.
The rain's getting
No.
quite bad outside.
But if we're
Prepare
going somewhere
yourselves.
dangerous, just let me get some blood from you, just in case I do need to.
Dude, I can't wait for Jugs to get on. I really want to deal with this
I always
situation.
carry a bag on me.
Alright.
I haven't
I
had
have
to
an
use it
extra
yet.
blood bag in the house. So after this little situation.